Hello and welcome to TSE. We're going to discuss installing the latest version of TSE on your computer. In this case, it's version 1.004.2. We just released that last week. This video assumes that you've already installed TSE on your computer and you have installed it on NinjaTrader itself. So now the strategy is ready to be attached to a chart. In this case, we're going to attach it to the chart that you see displayed. Right-click on the chart, click Strategies, and there it is, version 1.004.2. So we're going to highlight it, going to add it, and as with the previous version, we are including some templates with this one, and it is the same group as last time. So we're going to load a template, and in this case, Module D, which is a 3-contract template. 2 contracts are taken off at +8, and 1 contract is allowed to run. All of the contracts have a 25-tick trailing stop loss. This particular template is set to the East Coast time. This computer, however, is on the West Coast, so we have to adjust the time. It is important that you pay close attention to the number of digits that you have in your time format. Otherwise, this causes issues with the strategy running properly or not resetting itself. So please be aware that you need to make sure you have the right number of digits in here. And what's confusing is NinjaTrader drops the leading 0 if you're starting at 0630 in the morning. You can see I put in 0630 here. As soon as I tab over, NinjaTrader takes out the extra 0. So it's a little confusing because 1300 has all these zeros in it, but 630 apparently doesn't. So anyway, please do pay attention to these digits. So once you say OK, the strategy is now attached to this chart, and you can see it displayed up here in the control panel under the Strategies tab. We're going to enable the strategy. We've already got the replay data, the playback data loaded, and it's loaded for November 15th at 6:29 in the morning, and we're ready to go. We've set this to max because really what we're demonstrating is the fact that the profit accumulates for the number of days that you actually run the entire program. So for example, if you let your PC run the entire week, each day TSE will reset the profit and loss targets or profit and loss for that day, but the cumulative amount for the entire week will appear here. So here we go. We've already taken a couple of trades, and they've been nice and profitable. So we banked $485, which way exceeds the $190 threshold, and that's the goal here. So as we continue through the day, you'll have the green background in this case because of the profits, and you can see that the bar here is moving right along. I'm going to pause the video here until the bar is over here somewhere getting ready to trade on the 16th, just to show you that the profit limits for today don't carry over on the screen. They will carry over here because that's the cumulative total. So I'm just going to pause the video here for a few moments. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, the bar has now moved along, and we're close to opening. In fact, we are just a little past opening time, and you can see the profit had carried over from the previous day, and the current day's activity is changing the cumulative profit of the previous day and the current day. However, once we've hit our either profit or loss targets for the day, you will see that today's profit was 285, which was added to yesterday's profit. So you can see that if you download an entire week's worth of data and run TSE in replay mode and fast forward like this, you can actually get a cumulative total for the entire week. That's very useful. And the other thing that's useful is that if you right click on the chart, go to Strategy Performance, and choose Real Time and Historical, what will happen is you will see what a lot of people have been asking for is a way for testing TSE performance-wise. So you can see that over this 2 days, I know the start says 11/9, but I actually cut it down to the 14th onto the 16th. But you can see for the 2-day period, we had a net profit of $770. We took a hit of 260. In this case, we're not calculating commissions on this particular computer, but you can certainly embed that in there. Total of 17 trades, but remember that's for 3 contract batches, so some of them split into 1s and 2s. And so all this data that you're normally looking for from the back testing using NinjaTrader's engine can now be done on TSE by actually forward testing, meaning that you download the entire data set for the week, run it through the replay, let it play out to the end of the week. It'll give you your cumulative profit, but you will also get the data to see how each day did, and when the trades made and or lost money, so on and so forth. So that's it for now. That should really be a nice improvement for everybody. If you have any questions or queries, drop us an email. Again, I would say please be careful with the times that you put in the strategy, because if this reset isn't working for some reason, meaning the profits are reset each day, it means that the times are not correctly inputted on the strategy itself. So have a wonderful weekend and a great week next week. Thank you.